Hey friends, Maya here from My Storybook, and today I have a fun read aloud about being creative and never giving up. All right, my friends. So I have here a book about this little girl who's going to try to make the most magnificent thing. And you're going to notice that she doesn't make the most magnificent thing on the very first try. It's going to take her a few tries and she's going to get a bit frustrated. My friends, have you ever tried to make something and it just did not turn out right the first time? What were you trying to make? Yeah, and so what did you do? Did you try again? Did you give up? Or what did you do? Yeah, well, I know it can be pretty frustrating, right? Well, let's see what our friend here does in the most magnificent thing. All right, double thumbs up if you're ready to get started. Excellent, let's begin. So the title of today's interactive read aloud is The Most Magnificent Thing, written and illustrated by Ashley Spires. So that means that this person wrote and illustrated the book because there's only one name on the cover, so they did all the writing and they drew all the pictures. Now what do you notice going on here in the cover? Right, well, I see this little girl and she's got a whole wagon full of all sorts of different tools and supplies. Looks like she's got a plan here. And who's it? Little puppy dog buddy. Here's our title page. It has the title of our book, our author and illustrator, and who published it, Kids Can Press. This is a regular girl and her best friend in the whole wide world. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, they relax. My friends, do you have a pet? If you do, what kind of pet? And if you don't have a pet, maybe think of a friend. What are some things that you like to do together with your best friend or pet? Yeah, sounds fun. She makes things, and he unmakes things. One day, the girl had a wonderful idea. She is going to make the most magnificent thing. So magnificent is another word for amazing, a totally awesome thing. She knows just how it will work. All she has to do is make it. And she makes things all the time. Easy peasy. So she knows exactly what she wants it to look like. She knows exactly what she wants it to do. She just gotta make it. So my friends, I want you to think in your mind of the most magnificent thing that you would want to make. And thumbs up when you can picture what it looks like. And then thumbs up when you can imagine what it will do. How will it work? And double thumbs up if you think you could actually make it. First, she hires an assistant. And who do you think her assistant is? Right, probably her best friend. Next, they gather their supplies. They set up somewhere out of the way and get to work. So she's got her supplies and she's somewhere out of the, is she really out of the way? Looks like she might be in some people's way right on the sidewalk, but look at her supplies. What does she have? All sorts of things to make her creation. The girl tinkers and hammers and measures. So get out your hand, try to hammer and tinker and measure. While her assistant pounces and growls and chews. Not very helpful. When she is finished, she steps back to admire her work and, ooh, what do you think? Is it magnificent? She walks around one side and her assistant examines the other side. And it doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a shake. It doesn't feel right either. They are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It isn't even kind of sort of okay. It is all wrong. The girl tosses it aside and gives it another go. Doesn't like that one. Oops, try again. She smooths and wrenches and fiddles. Her assistant circles and tugs and wags. When she is finished, she stands up and takes a long look at it. And how does she feel about this one? Doesn't seem to like it either. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw, little poke. The thing is still wrong, so she decides to try again. The girl saws. Can you saw back and forth? She glues, squeeze a glue bottle, and she adjusts. She changes some pieces around. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. Oh, she's doing all sorts of things to make her creation. Oh my. She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square. Do you see a square one? She makes it round. Do you see a round one? She gives it legs. Do you see some with legs? She adds antenna, the little things at the top. Oh, like those. She makes it fuzzy. Do you see a fuzzy one? She makes it long, short, rough, smooth, big, small. One even smells of stinky cheese. But do you think she likes any of them?
No.
None of them are magnificent. Oh, what do you think, my friends? Which one do you think any of these are magnificent? They all look pretty unique. Oh dear, how is she feeling? Very frustrated. Her hard work attracts a few admirers, but they don't understand. They can't see the magnificent thing that she has in her mind, and she gets mad. So that's interesting, my friends. It looks like all these people are like, wow, these are really cool. But does she think they're cool? And does she care that they think they're cool? No, because she's not happy with it, right? And the angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shapes. She jams parts together, and she pummels. She hits the little bits. My friends can pretend to pummel. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Her hands feel too big to work, and her brain is too full of not right things. If only the thing would just work. Oh. And look at this. What do you think this means that she has this dark scribble over her head? That's like a shot. That's like a sign of her anger. Until all of a sudden,
oh no!
What happens? It looks like she accidentally goes too fast and carefully crunches her finger. And how is that gonna feel? Crunch! The pain starts in her finger, and then it rushes up to her brain, and then she explodes! It is not her finest moment. Oh, look at God's like, argh. Oh dear, things are not going well. I'm no good at this. I quit, she says. Her assistant suggests a walk. Well, maybe we go on a walk. Maybe she just needs to clear her head. What might be helpful about going on a walk? Maybe she just needs some time away from it, right? If you just like spend so much time on it and you get so concentrated on it, and sometimes your brain just gets a little tired. Maybe her brain needs a break. Well, it's not much help at first. But then what do you notice? What do you see on her face? Has a little smile. But before long, she starts to feel a little different. You know, gets a little cookie. That would make me feel better. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her head. So that's a good idea, my friends. If you ever feel frustrated, maybe you can go on a walk and maybe give your brain a break. You start to feel better. And as they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing she made. And the bad feelings are about to start all over again. But then she noticed something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong things that are really quite right. So maybe they're not like totally magnificent, but some of the things actually aren't that bad. The bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel to seat ratio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she does like. So even though she maybe made a mistake or messed up on all these other ones, she's realizing, wait, from every single one I did, there's actually something that I like that actually looks right. So maybe if she takes all the things that she does like and puts them all together, by the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the most magnificent thing. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, glide, gluing, painting. Her assistant makes sure that there are no distractions. Thank you, puppy. Chase away the squirrel. But in the meantime, look at what these people are saying. This is the perfect thing to ward off the bears. Oh, this will stop that leak. This one's all wet. Guess he likes wet things. And what do you notice? They're taking her things, right? Because she doesn't want them, but they're pretty magnificent to all these other people, so they can still use them. The afternoon fades into evening, and finally, she finishes. And she alerts her assistant. What did she make, my friends? is it? She made a little cart for her dog so they can go scootering together. The pair take a good long look. It leans a little to the left, and it's a bit heavier than expected, so it sounds like it's not perfect, right? The color could use a bit of work too, but it's just what she wanted. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing. And again, was her most magnificent thing like absolutely perfect? It had some things that were still kind of lopsided about it, but she was happy with it, and it's just what she wanted it to do. Good thing she didn't give up, right, until she tried again. And it's not like she wasted all her time, right, because she tried all those different things. All of those different things taught her and showed her a way to make the one that she truly liked, right? If she hadn't made all those mistakes before, she might not have realized what she actually liked and what actually worked. She needed to try all those things in order to make the most magnificent thing in the end. Wow. Well, I'm glad she made up all those mess-ups, right? So that she could make something she really liked in the end. The end. All right, my friends. What an inspiring story. This kind of makes me want to go out now and go make my own magnificent thing, huh? What do you think? Do you think you are ready to go make your own magnificent thing? Well, before you do, my friends, what is something that you really liked about the story, or what was your favorite part? Yeah. That part was good. I know I liked seeing all her different creations when she was trying all those different things. And I liked how, her friend, her assistant, maybe wasn't that helpful, like making it, but was actually really helpful in helping her calm down, give her brain a break, and suggesting that they go on a walk. And I like, how all her mistakes actually helped her in the end to make the most magnificent thing. All right, well, I think that it would be super fun if you go out and make your most magnificent thing, friends. And there's a fun craft that I have that will help you start planning your own magnificent thing. And you can find the craft template down below, linked in my bio to my blog, where you can download the template and create your own magnificent thing plan. If you'd like to share with me your own magnificent things that you are thinking to create or that you did create, please reach out to me. You can find me on all my social media links, linked down there below on YouTube, the blog, social media, Instagram, TikTok. I'd love to hear from all of you, and I can't wait to see what magnificent things you are making. All right, if you enjoyed this read aloud, my friends, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe by clicking on that subscribe button down there. Otherwise, until next time, my friends, happy reading.